Hello, my darling. I apologize because the light in my room is absolutely atrocious. I have 3 lights on. I have this little lamp behind me, then I have my ceiling light, which is awful, and then I have like a 5-light lamp, and it's like terrible. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to respond to Stellar because she's making me mad with her stupid hashtags. But yeah, the light in this room is just terrible. Emily, Heidi commented on my status. Oh, Emily, my dear. You're so silly. 3 people have liked my "then you shouldn't be hashtagging" statement. Look at that. Oh, so good. Okay, anyway, I need to stop being distracted. Yeah, so that wrapping of the books was distracting me like crazy. It was like, okay. I was just like watching your hands go around and, Emily, commenting on my fucking status. I'm trying to talk to you. I can't do 2 things at once and I can't resist a notification. You hashtagged. Alright, anyway, whatever. Yeah, so I was just watching you wrap the thing and it looked like a complicated process. I'm pretty sure that when I go to, if I ever have, well, now that I've actually bought books, I might actually pretty soon have enough books to actually send to people on, or to request books on Paperback Swap. And if that's the case, then I don't know if I'm going to go to that, quite that extent to send people books, but we'll see. You guys are jerks. Oh yeah, so I got some new nail polish too, but I can't really show you because the light's awful, so you won't really be able to see it. This is one of them. I don't know if you can really tell. Not really, but it's really pretty. But yeah, I finished Trafficked, as you know, and it was lovely. Like, once I got to, like, chapter 25 or 27 or something like that, I just, like, couldn't put it down, and I ended up staying up until 1:30, even though I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed at midnight, like, whatever. But then it only took me, like, an hour to read 100 pages, so I was like, well, then I can finish the rest of this, so I guess I can stay up. I couldn't put it down, so I finished that. So I think, I don't know, we'll probably take a break from reading stuff and then read the Butterfly Clues. Maybe after you come visit we can read the Butterfly Clues, just because I feel like finishing one and starting another isn't going to give us, like, then our little adventure of reading together will be done, so that would suck. But the books that you had said that you could get me at Ollie's or whatever, if you bought me those, then we could read those together because you already have them, and then I can give you the money for them probably when you come. But don't hold me to that because I'm not 100% sure how much money I will have then, so we'll have to figure that out later, because today I applied to 2 more jobs. I applied to Olive Garden to be a hostess, and the Children's Place to be a sales representative, because I'm getting, like, really desperate. Like, I need a job, like, stat, because I have, I think, $30 to my name right now. And when my uncle comes back from Idaho, from visiting my cousin, we're going to work on fixing my car. And then as soon as we fix my car, I have to get it insured and registered and pay for the state and local taxes and all that shit for it, and I don't have the money for it, so I'm going to need to do that, and then I'm going to have to give them money for my phone at the end of the month, and I don't have the money for that. So I'm basically like up shit creek right now because of not having a job. But I'm working on it, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe they'll take pity on me since it's close to my birthday. We'll see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the only reason I wanted to go to Bonnaroo was if Julia was gonna be there. She wasn't there this year, but like once the list for Bonnaroo comes out for this next year, then we can check it out, because Bonnaroo this year was June 7th through the 10th, I believe. And I guess it's always right around there. But there's actually some really good bands that are there. Like, I think Foster the People was there, and Young the Giant, and I don't know, it's kind of like an indie rock thing, which is what I really listen to, so I probably would like it. I don't know, you kind of have an eclectic taste in music like I do, but you never know. But yeah, London would be so much fun. And we wouldn't even have to make it like a London trip, like we could make it like a small bit of Europe trip, if we wanted to do it that way, because, I don't know, like, the two places that I really want to visit, like, in the world are London and Ireland. So, like, if I could visit those two places, like, I would be the happiest person that you have ever met in your whole entire life. But I don't know how much that would work. But I figure if we give it, like, a couple of years, like, not do it this next coming summer, but maybe, like, the summer after that or something, or, like, Christmas of that year or something like that, then that would be good. But, like, I feel like it would be better to travel in the summer, because then we wouldn't have to pack as much stuff, because with the winter we'd have to pack jackets and scarves and all that shit, so, and then everything wouldn't be as pretty. I mean, in London it would be pretty, but in Ireland, if we went to Ireland, like, somehow worked that out, it wouldn't be as pretty, because everything needs to be green in Ireland. But yeah, I will definitely start looking into plans for that if you're interested in doing that. But yeah, that would be a lot of fun, because then that'll give us time to get, like, passports and shit all up to date and stuff, because mine's not up to date. I don't know if you have a passport. But I'd have to go through the process to get a passport and all that shit. And, I don't know if we'd have to get, like, doctor shit or anything. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. But I'll definitely look into that, into plans for that. I was looking at hotels and flights, like, as a combo through, like, Expedia and Hotwire and stuff, just to London, and I did it from the airport in Manchester, New Hampshire, just because I picked a random airport, and it would cost for, well, I did it for, like, 2 weeks, I think, just to see, for shits and gigs. Because, like, if I'm going to London, like, I'm going to London. Like, that's just how it's gonna be. None of that 3-day New York City shit. Like, I mean business. Because then I figure, if we're there for a long time, then we can make, like, trips out of, like, London and stuff. But, I don't know, we can discuss that later. And it was looking like it was gonna be around, like, $2,000 a person for flight and hotel, which really isn't too bad, because that's like 13 nights in a hotel plus the flight. So that's really not bad. I don't know if that's no, that is round trip. Yeah, so it's only like $2,000 for like one of the cheaper hotels. Obviously, if we wanted to stay at a nicer hotel, it would be closer to like $3,000. But we can also discuss that and figure out how much we want to be paying once we've started like saving up for it and stuff. But we'll have to look into like how much like food runs for over there, and like what the currency exchange and stuff is, because then we'll be able to like work out the little details so that we know exactly how much money we need to have for spending and stuff. Because obviously we're not gonna like have food with us, so we're gonna have to like eat out every day. So we'll figure all that out. Oh, sorry, I'm sleepy. So yeah, I'll look into that, because we all know how much I love planning things, and then it'll give me something to do because I'm so bored. But give me like a list of stuff that you want to go see, because like I would literally be perfectly content with taking a picture in a London phone booth. Like, that's basically the extent of what I want to see in London. Like, I don't know what's in London, to be totally honest with you. Well, Big Ben is in London, right? I think. So that would be a good thing to say. But yeah, seriously, like the phone booth, perfectly content. So beyond that, I'm totally open to whatever. We could like mosey around, whatever. And then I could buy a cheap like $5 Amazon.com map of London. And it'd be great. Like we did for New York City. Woohoo! Yeah. So we'll have to look into plans for that. And it'll be super duper awesome. So yeah. Before this video gets too long and it doesn't let me upload it, I'm gonna cut this off here. So I will talk to you later, and I love you lots.